Alright guys, this is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Zertucci here, and we've got another spooling video for you today. This one is with the G2 MXL. If you haven't fished with these guys, I really highly encourage you, if you're looking into getting into Avids without going full bore with the Raptors, these are really nice reels. They got increased drag on them, and the still line capacity is the same as the regular MXLs and the Raptor, but
gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call up the whole team.
It's got better drag than the single speed or the 2-speed MXL. So definitely a good investment for you. But today we're gonna spool it up with some. Ooh, what you got? Jerry Brown for both, 60 pound to 100 pound.
Yep.
So, and this is good because, like I said, I got away from Jerry Brown there for a minute because we weren't getting the line capacities that we were supposed to be getting, as well as the deliveries weren't up to speed where we wanted them. But there's the 60 pound, and we've got the 100 pound right there. So on this one, normally we would do 400 yards of 60, and then it was 100 yards of 100. So let's see if we can get back there. That'd be real good. Oh, you want to save this?
Yeah, I'll put it back on there.
Yeah, because you got 1,200.
I don't know if you'll be able to have to trade off on the spool like we did before on one of them or not, or
Actually, yeah.
on that one.
This one.
That one.
You can get out there and get on some of them big drum, or
Soon. So I'm just wrapping up hunting season.
oh, that's right. You used to
Yeah,
run.
man. I'm just wrapping it up. Shouldn't be much longer.
Yeah, I'm going through the motions with this underwater camera, trying to get the angles we want. But I got a few ideas, so stay tuned on that, guys. A couple of suggestions have been made, and I even kind of thought of something else too. So this should be really interesting. I was actually going to go today and put it to use, but we're short-handed here at the shop, so I will have to wait till tomorrow to get out there and do it. I like that it would have been today because there's hardly any wind, which meant we would have had good, clean, clear water. But the beauties of having your own shop, you got to stay behind sometimes.
Look how flat it is on the surf.
You had to do that to me. I don't like this guy right now. Oh man, that was pretty. I still don't like it right now. Oh, that's right. I'll do something real quick.
Some tape or something?
Yeah.
I swear, man, that this damn thing you hit it the wrong way.
You know what?
You hit this thing the wrong way and it doused.
Reel so fast, I'm having trouble trying to line it up the way I want to, and even then I'm trying to keep my foot off the gas so I can get it done nicely here, but that's a good pace for me right there. If I step down any further and it goes too fast, and then I can actually lose line capacity. Maybe it was 300 and 100 on the MXL, not 400.
I think it was 400 and 100.
I want to say it was that too.
That's what it was.
Coming up on 300 yards down. And I know I'm going to have to cut over to the 100 if we're going to get that. Yeah, that's 300 yards right there. And if we're going to get the 100 yards of that, we need to cut over now.
To get the 100 in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
If that's where you think it, so you think that'll. Man, I know we were on the other ones. They should be the same size spool, right?
Yeah, no, I was having trouble at the very beginning because the single speeds are so fast. Like my foot was a little going too fast. So I was jumping over a little bit more, but it shouldn't have put it off that much. But two, I know we want to stop about here.
Well, that's whatever you think. If that's what it needs to be. Let's do it. That way we can at least get the 100 yards of.
Yeah, because I know you want that definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we get there and it's not that, then I mean I can backtrack because it's only 100 yards to pull it off, and then.
Okay. That'll work.
All right. So.
One of the good things of Hollow Fork.
Yeah. That the guy who just left actually too. He was doing an Avid 50 with Diamond Gen 3, but he also confirmed with them that they think that the label got mislabeled. So instead of it being 130 pound test, it should have been 150 pound test at the diameter. So it's like, okay. But the guy didn't believe him at first, and I thought, you tell him to go to my channel?
Yeah, it'd be so.
Right?
It'd be so.
should.
Look clear.
I should be able to get it just because it's only 100 yards. You know what I mean?
Before it gets too low.
Before it gets too low, yeah. Yeah, I think I should. If you'll watch it from right here on the
Okay.
side.
If it stops turning, just let you know. Huh?
Yeah. Stop turning. Yeah. Yep. Waiting for this offshore trip to come through too. Either be targeting wahoo, kingfish, or we're gonna go for tilefish, or we're gonna go for mako.
Man, you're going way out there, aren't you?
Mako. That or go for a 2-day trip for tuna. And the
Man.
bad thing is it'll end up on a Sunday, and I usually try to keep that as my family day.
Right, right.
Yeah, no, I took my son the other day. We had to sneak out of the house because my daughter, she loves to go fishing too, but you know, it was a bad night, real high winds and stuff like that. We're sneaking past and got out. Saw the rods in the morning. You go fishing last night? Don't know what you're talking about. Tried to play the fool, but she's smart. Told you not to go without me. Yeah. The only bad thing about doing these splices with dirty hands, and
So-
you give away the spot because it
Real
kind of
quick.
looks a little bit dirty.
I'll just have to bring you some wet ones next time, man.
All right. Clean your hands before you spoon my line.
You start touching that white line.
Yep. 400.
So that worked out about right then, huh?
Right, perfect, yeah. You still have one of those original reels where we spooled it up like that? With the 400 and 100?
Yeah.
Bring it by. I want to test something.
It must have been one of the first ones, right? I mean,
Yeah.
man, I.
Because it's either that or
I don't remember. I mean,
maybe those numbers were when we completely filled up the spool.
well, they've all been for casting, so they've never been for any other purpose, you know. So we always had, you know, the proper gap on it, but enough for it to expand anyway without getting you in trouble.
Yeah, I know, but you know, when we sell the line, you know, we get the line capacitor here, and then we go over there. And, you know,
Right.
We always tell you, but I'm wondering if that number is stuck in my head because I was always maxing out the spools too to find out. Like when I was kingfishing and stuff,
Right.
I would always fill them up. I'm thinking that's where that extra 100 yards came from when I was slide lining with those reels.
Well, I know that, you know, we had that. There was at one time we were getting that 16 strand, and it was taking up more space
Oh,
on the
yeah,
spool.
that was
and so
really,
that's
really
where
long.
that's where we started. It started knocking back, you know.